This is my very first YouTube video. I'm super excited. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I had posted a picture on my Instagram that I got a lot of comments about. I usually get a lot of comments about my makeup, and I just decided to go ahead and film the looks. That's the look that we're going for today. My Instagram is Tamerachanel, so definitely go ahead and follow me if you haven't seen the photo already. So right now we are color correcting. I am going over with the red concealer to cover up any dark marks or redness that I see, and then I'm also blending it in with my regular concealer. Next, we're going to go ahead and jump into foundation. So the foundation that I'm using today is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is my go-to drugstore foundation. I love it so much. I'm in the shade Classic Tan. I'm not sure what number that is. I think it's 350. Don't quote me on it, but everything will be in the description box down below. I also forgot to mention that I do start off with my brows first before I jump into foundation. So that's what I'm doing right now, is going over the foundation above my brow to make sure everything is blended correctly. So after I do that, I do jump into concealer. So for the very first concealer that I'm using, it is by NYX and it is a yellowy shade. I'm actually using my LA Girl Pro Concealer as an applicator for right now. I couldn't find my regular applicator. So after I do that, I do blend it in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I am in the shade Medium Beige. One of my biggest tips that I love to give when it comes to makeup is blending. Blending is key. Like sometimes, you know, what takes me the longest when it comes to my makeup is blending. You know, there's no such thing as over blending, but there is such thing as under blending. So you don't want to under blend, you want to over blend, you know, if anything. So right now I am cream contouring. I usually powder contour, but for some reason with this particular look, I felt inspired to do something different. So I went ahead and cream contoured, and it took me a little minute. You know, again, blending is key. Sometimes, you know, you can get a little frustrated because it is time consuming, but as you can see me right here. But don't get discouraged, you know, keep going, do whatever you have to do to keep going, you know, pop in your favorite movie or put on your favorite playlist. So that's what I had in the background, so that was pretty good. To set my concealer, I'm using my favorite setting powder, which is by Makeup Revolution. I absolutely love this powder. I definitely recommend it if you want that really natural look. Now, I don't bake under my eyes. I don't know, for me it just causes flashback when it's time for me to take photos, and I don't know about y'all, but I do not like that white powdery look under my eyes, especially in photos. So I just like to blend everything together. Now everybody's different, but this is just what I like to do. Now if you bake under your eyes, definitely comment down below how you do it and how you avoid flashback. And to set my foundation, I am using the Sephora powder. I love this powder. I am in the shade 64, which is Neutral Mocha. And just to set where I contoured at, I am using the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in a few shades darker than me, and I'm applying that in all of those areas. And I'm also going to go ahead and put it on my crease and use it as a transition shade. For eyeshadow, we're going to jump into my messy Morphe 350 palette. I love this palette, and we're going to take that dark orange shade. I apply it with my finger first just to avoid fallout, and then I go ahead and use my Morphe setting spray, and I spray that onto my eyeshadow brush just so that I can have the color show up more onto my lid. And also the brush that I'm using is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is a two-sided brush, and we're just going to go ahead and blend away. Now after we blend that, we're going to jump back into that palette and use that lighter orange shade just to tone down the color just a bit. Now for my favorite part, I am mixing the Ruby Kisses eyeliner and a blue shimmer shade from the Violet Voss palette for my under eye. I did get this palette from Sephora, and I got the eyeliner from my local beauty supply store. To set my face, we're going to go ahead and use my Morphe setting spray. I'm going to spray that all over. After that, we're going to jump into lips. Now, before I do my lips, I like to put some foundation on them because, I don't know, it just makes them last longer. Comment down below if you do the same thing. I want to know if others do the same thing as me. So next we're going to go ahead and use Cork by MAC, and we're using that to line my lips. And then after that, we're going to jump into the NYX lip gloss in the shade Dolly Pink. And then after that, we're going to jump into Kylie Jenner's Candy K, just because this was a little too pink for me. I want to tone it down. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and use my Morphe lip gloss in the shade Froze. And that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If y'all have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.